And that's it. You've got the place to yourself, it seems.
As far as we know.
You look around, you see these two bridges extending over into the darkness. There is a passage, a door to the south, and you see these crystalline formations.
Can I roll to see if there's any other monsters hiding around, potentially?
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
5.
Wow.
Yeah, seems perfectly clear.
I would like to try to look at the crystal that was growing. I'm sure I know nothing about it, but I will look at it anyway.
Okay. Go ahead and, I guess, roll an Arcana check.
This is going to go well. 16.
16. It's crystalline structure. It definitely seems to respond to sound, as you noticed. In fact, your footfalls get quieter the closer you get to it. Indeed.
Does it seem like it's gonna like explode if it gets too big, or is it just like eating it? Can I tell any of that information?
Yeah, you can see the crystal is kind of crackling with lightning. It's a pretty good educated guess that if it collects enough sound, it will explode.
Excellent. So yeah, finger up to the lips, just like, shh, don't say anything.
Ando looks at you wearily, like clearly damaged, and like also mimics like shh.
Ragrick's first instinct is to try and toss a torch down one of the bridges to see if he can see where it goes. But before he does that, I think he's gonna heal Ando. And he can't cast any spells. So it's gonna read it.
Do we need to take a short rest? Like, is anyone indicating that, or is it just we're all standing here now?
Fern is gonna pop a squat. There's no monsters. Her legs are gonna give out. She's hurting and scared.
If we all get in one room, I think, if we all get in the same vicinity, Ando would gesture towards the door we came in.
So just back up into presumably safe territory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down for that. We can close the door to this for minutes.
Maybe not take a short rest, like, in the room where you have to be deadly quiet.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Smart.
Whoops.
Okay.
Talk in my sleep? That's unladylike.
So you head back out into the goblin sub-village and close the door behind you.
So those rocks are going to explode if we make too much noise.
Okay.
And the goblins explode if you hit them.
Right.
Yes. So I learned.
That's not a good thing.
Do all goblins explode when they die?
I don't think so.
No. Well, do they?
No, this is they are typically like being caught in explosions is
We
not
saw goblin
unusual
corpses.
for them, but yeah, you've seen goblin corpses before.
Yeah.
My feet are very tired. Can we please sit for a while? I'm not feeling very good.
I could also use just a short rest.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Got a short rest after every encounter.
Once again, Otto stands still for an hour. No, not anyway. Yeah, is there anything specific you guys would like to do with your short rest?
Can I inspect myself? Do I feel anything off?
Make a medicine check.
17?
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah. How inspecty do you get? Are you going to actually look at your skin?
I'm not taking the armor off, but
Yeah.
in places where it's been cleaved, maybe.
Sure.
Maybe under the eyes.
Manage to kind of look at some exposed spots, and you see these tiny glowing crystalline fibers
That doesn't feel right.
that are burrowing into your flesh.
I'm gonna try and cut them out with my spear.
Whoa!
Okay.
I mean,
Can
I've got.
Can I roll to see if I notice this about to happen?
Yeah, go ahead and. I mean, your passive perception is more than enough to notice someone trying to stab themselves with their spear, so you do notice that this is happening.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I got. It's on me.
It's
The crystals.
put down your weapon. What?
And I show her.
Ah, that's the glowy. That's not good.
It's
Why?
not good.
That's nothing to kill yourself over.
Wait, everyone, stop talking.
That's amazing. Yeah, with your medicine check, let me see if you actually have this ability to do that.
Can you lay on hands and cure the disease that's coming out?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
It
yeah,
does
that makes
count
sense.
as a disease.
So it does or
Okay.
does not?
It does, yes.
Well, that's handy, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna do that just because Fern jolted me out of stabbing myself.
Yeah, targeted one disease. So yeah, you spend 5 of your lay on hands pool and you neutralize the disease.
Okay.
I'm really glad that Veg's first reaction to, oh, that's weird, is to just try to cut it out of his skin.
Yeah. Vegrek is not smart and kind of impulsive.
It's amazing he's lived this long.
He used to be better about this.
Okay, so we see this healing away, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that did it.
That was a much better solution. How about you not stab yourself next time something like that happens?
Well, you're
Please.
right, but I've only got so much healing that I can do.
It's better for you to heal yourself than stab yourself.
Well, it was gonna be sort of a surgical. I was just gonna scrape it out.
I
I'm
don't
not-
think. Anyway, did you see that? I successfully casted Fireball on
You
those
did?
things.
You absolutely did. You were indispensable. I am so well. I shouldn't say I'm proud. I don't know what my pride would mean to you, but I mean,
was a
considering my
rush.
performance, but that was very impressive.
It was a rush. I didn't think I could do it, but I did it. I
Hold
did it.
on.
Oh, also, spells. Yes, we should be quiet when we're casting spells. Whisper them.
Okay.
Because the glowy thing does things, and I don't know what that means. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that.
You did
It was-
very good.
You successfully killed the goblin. Yes, you did.
Can't wait to tell Edger. Not saying that. Also,
Alright.
can't wait to tell Cecily. Not saying that.
So you managed to complete your short rest without too much issue here.
I recast light.
All right, you recast light.
Question.
Hmm.
For the light cantrip, it requires material components. Do I actually have those? Like, do I need to have those? Is that a thing for racial cantrips?
No, that's not a thing.
I was gonna say that's really weird to have for a racial thing.
Nope. For any racial spells, you forego any components.
Cool. Okay, just double checking that.
I don't
Thank
care
you.
what it says otherwise. If it says anything at all, to just no.
Doesn't make sense.
Alright.
This technique has been passed down our line for generations. But first, here's some silver. Go to the store. You're going to need this list of shopping ingredients.
It's like you're using your self as the spell components, I guess.
Yeah.
I think we've discussed this before.
And
Anyway,
your own arcane focus.
I mean,
Let's get back out there.
heck
Alright.
yeah. Whispering the whole way. Anytime we say words, it is whispering unless otherwise noted.
Mhm.
Because it's not fun to have to say, and now I'm whispering. And now I'm not. Anyway.
Okay,
Alright,
I can do
no
this.
problem.
I can do this. I
Whispering
can do
is
this.
assumed.
Ando stands up and rolls his neck that he doesn't have, and he walks out.
I'm gonna go over here and look down the bridge. Do I see anything in the darkness? What?
Yeah, the bridge kind of extends into the darkness. You do see where it kind of ends. It does seem cut, like it's fallen through. You look down and you see there is a stone floor about, I don't know if you can see that far, but somebody certainly can. Whoever had 120 feet?
Me.
We've all got... Do you have 120 feet just flat?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think the changeling had advanced dark vision.
She said it was sorcerer.
Oh, right, sorcerer. Now that makes sense then as a class feature. Then yeah. Fern can see the floor is 80 feet below where you are now. You can see part of the floor down there has also collapsed, and you see some more of those crystals down there. You also see a body,
good.
pretty much dead center between the two bridges, on the edge of on this side, like they fell off and plummeted to their death.
Delightful.
Guys. There's a dead body sighting right over there.
Yes, there is.
Oh dear. Can you describe it? I can't
Dead.
see it down there.
Very, very dead. I'd rather not describe it.
Yes, okay.
Can I roll to see what kind of entity it was?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay. 5.
A dead one.
Okay.
Can I see it? It's in dim light, but...
Yeah,
If
you
it's
can.
within
Now
a-
that she points it out, you can see it. You definitely see its broken form at the base of the wall there.
Can I tell anything about it?
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Burn dead bodies.
18 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled well.
No kidding. Yeah, it does seem to be definitely humanoid. It's been there a while.
What?
But it's sitting there. Looks to be about human sized.
Like, more than 30 years a while? Like...
Still hard to make out. Like it's not.
It's not a zombie, so I don't know anything about that whole thing either, though.
So, Vagric is going to point to this north bridge, and then this south bridge, and then this door, assuming that's a door.
Yep, you do see a door there.
Mm-hmm. I just kind of look at everybody like, well, where do we want to go now?
Well, that was dead end, and I really don't want to be in the same room as a dead body. Why don't we take the door?
There's
Okay.
4 dead bodies right over there.
Oh, they exploded.
I guess. Do we want to see if there's a path across the bridge, like if it's just a short jump, or do we just want to go for the door?
I motion for the door.
Okay.
I open the door
Oops.
quietly.
Okay.
Check the door for traps first.
No, you don't.
We gotta get in his habit.
Vagric opens the door.
I'm he's like mid opening the door and I'm like reaching for him and it's too late.
Mm.
And nothing happens.
Alright.
Oh, right, sorry.
And
Okay.
the door slides upwards, and there's a short hallway. And then it goes into a room with a circular platform. And it's not pictured here for reasons, but standing in the center is a tall humanoid statue. It is carved from stone. Both of its hands are palm out. One is raised, and the other one is kind of down at its waist. And then each palm is set with a red crystal. And then in the center of its chest, there is a glowing red crystal that seems to be of similar make to the ones that are not glowing in its palms.
Do you
So,
guys
like-
think this? Is this a puzzle?
Most likely.
So what do we do?
Has anyone walked inside the circle yet?
Mm-mm.
Or everyone's walking around it?
I feel like we're all very delicately avoiding it.
Okay.
I take a pebble and I toss it at the circle.
Yeah, the pebble hits the circle and nothing happens.
I shrug.
Those gems in the chest and hands, have I got that right?
Yep.
Do they look removable?
Do you wish to get closer and inspect them?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna creep over.
All right. Yep. You get close to the statue and give me an investigation check.
9.
9. No, the gems do not seem to be removable in any meaningful way.
Okay.
Keanu's looking for like a door in a wall or something.
Okay. Also, give me an investigation check.
Well, D12 isn't gonna help. 4!
4. Nope. Doesn't seem to be any hidden doors or anything like that.
Why is there a dead end in a room?
I think
That's what I'm looking for.
the statue might be some kind of puzzle mechanism, like the dinner room in the starter dungeon.
Oh. Great.
So what do we do? Give it a fork?
I can try that again if you think it'll help.
I like the highly specific solution that Ren was
Yeah.
there for.
Hmm.
Did anyone catch it though?
In this group, I
noticed,
doubt
but
it.
he's like, I guess forks are just a common solution for these.
Well,
right?
Fern's cover story is that she worked in the dungeon and overheard everything.
Yep, her job was resetting the traps.
That's true.
But
Did
also,
anyone even
Veg is not
think that
thinking.
hard about it. Like, no one's thinking that hard about it.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
She's dropped so many hints because she's dumb.
Luckily, we're all equally dumb.
Okay. Vegric is going to put his hand on the gem on the statue's lower hand, the one that he can reach easily. How tall is the statue again?
The statue's about normal human height.
Okay. Then he might not be able to reach the one on top, but he's going to go for the...
In fact, the statue is 5 feet and 7 inches in height.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
you
that's about
notice
right.
that the head seems to have had some modifications done to it. Like the stone that comprises the statue is old,
Mm-hmm.
but the head has been replaced.
This is terrifyingly accurate.
What color
Um,
are the gems?
The gems are all red.
Okay.
The head of the statue has horns that kind of curve back, and it has short hair, not much longer than what you see there.
Do you notice anything about it?
Well, the head looks like it might be newer, I think.
What?
The head, like it's been replaced.
Can Fern cast Mage Hand and try to twist the head or touch it or push it or something with the hand?
Okay. Yeah, you cast Mage Hand, and let's see, what does it say? Can't move, do more than 10 pounds. Yep. So you kind of poke and prod the head, and nothing seems to happen there.
Does it look like the arms can move at all?
Can she stick her hand finger up its nose?
Wow.
You can, but the nose holes aren't that deep.
Okay. Important questions.
Very
Carry
important.
on.
I'd just like to see if like the arms move or anything.
No, the arms do not seem to be moved. They don't move.
Can I stand in front of it and like mimic it?
Okay, yeah. You stand in front, mimic the pose. Nothing seems to happen.
Did Fern just try to twist the statue's head?
Twist, pushed it, pulled it, kind of just nudged it a bunch.
Bop
Okay.
it. Squeeze it.
Didn't yeah, she did the whole bop it routine.
Mhm.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
Did not seem to budge.
Okay. I think
I
it's
go back to the door and I look to see if there's an inscription. That's my only experience with puzzles. There is a riddle on the door.
And sadly, no, there is none.
Dang.
Fern hasn't rolled investigation yet, so she's gonna see if there's anything else in this room.
Okay.
17.
wow.
17. Kind of. You do notice that the room, the ceiling of it, has a circular, the same kind of it has the same circumference as the platform that the statue is sitting on. And peering closer at it, you realize that the ceiling, that circular part, is an illusion. And it looks like perhaps the ceiling there is not real and maybe continues up.
I relay that to my group very quickly and almost speak too noisily because I'm like, oh god, guys.
Oh.
None of us can fly. Unless one of us can fly. Can someone fly?
I can't fly.
I can't fly.
I have rope. If you can get me up there, then I can try and send down a rope for you.
How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling is it's actually a good 30 feet in the air.
Can I eat Vegric that high?
And I cast my mage hand and go up there.
Oh, with the rope?
Um,
Way to use your brain.
Mage hand will barely reach. There is nothing that you see to secure the rope to. But otherwise, yes.
Okay.
Throw me.
Nothing happens when the hand goes up there? Like, does the illusion waver or anything?
Yeah, and the hand does pass through the veneer of the illusion. But it seems to be like you can scoot the mage hand around the outer circumference of the hole, and it seems to be a round shaft that goes up beyond it.
Okay.
Between Otto and I, can we like basket toss Vegric straight up?
You can certainly try.
I get the feeling that this might be taller than we're capable of throwing a goblin.
Eating a goblin?
Yeah. Get the feeling that even if we got him up there, he wouldn't have much to grab onto, and he would just fall like 45
It's more of a
feet.
scouting mission, and I fully intend to catch him. I fully intend to attempt to catch him.
I highly recommend we do not do this course of action.
What do you recommend then?
Not that!
Is this room just some sort of creepy shrine to this statue?
I recommend we find a different path.
So back to the bridge.
The room with the dead bodies in it. I'm not saying no, I am just reminding everyone.
What if we blow up the crystal thingy on the statue?
What if we blow it up?
What if we made a whole bunch of we made a whole bunch of noise and then ran away and let the crystal blow up the statue?
We haven't even tried throwing me yet.
I'm very good at making noise. I like
getting
that better
progressively
than throwing
farther
our
away.
party members.
I think you might be right. I think it might just be a shrine. If the bridges don't pan out, we'll come back here.
All right.
They dead end.
Well,
No, they just know they're broken. Might be able to jump across. Which is what I asked earlier.
Assuming we don't fall to our death, you know. Is the dead body still there?
The dead body
Wow.
is still there.
I'm gonna get a closer look at it while
Can I
they're
s-
exploring
how
the bridge.
If I peer over the side, how far down does it go?
You can only see 40 feet.
Yeah, you don't see the bottom.
All right.
But as Fern and Keono and the others have attested, the drop is an 80-foot drop.
Yeah, all right. I'm not going to mess with that because I remember what happened last time I tried to jump a pit.
It's only a wee gap.
I'm taking a closer look at a dead body here.
Okay.
Keanu, without even thinking, goes and tries to jump to the gap. She's not even really paying attention.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
11.
11.
Now my dice fail me.
Okay.
Keanu falls 80 feet.
She just might.
if he sees her falling, Vega's gonna try and throw her the rope.
Oh.
Meg is not close enough.
Well, he's gonna try.
Kiona could have told me before I walked
Let's
away, but she
see.
didn't. So
Nope. What is that? Is that considered 15 feet or is that 5 feet or 10 feet?
No, it's. I'm
Or is it more than that?
checking the rules here because it's going to be really important.
Because I thought it had something to do with like your strength
Jumping.
score.
You can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have just stood and jumped. That would be silly. I know my abilities for jumping.
Cost jump limit. Okay, yeah, no, with a running jump you can just do it.
Oh, okay.
Careful.
What?
go up to
So what is your strength score?
17.
Then yeah, not even an issue.
Okay, is that just a hard rule you can cover your strength score?
Yeah, double checking this here. Long jump. Cover a number of feet up to your strength score.
Okay, so I could cover at most 12.
Is there anything on this side of the bridge that looks secure enough to tie a rope to?
On
Or
which
even on the
side
ceiling.
of which bridge?
On the side of the bridges, like on this platform.
You don't immediately see anything. The crystalline growths are there, but the wall of this, the wall seems to be a pretty sheer drop.
Okay.
You could, with multiple ropes, the bridges themselves are kind of a pillared system. It would take some doing, but you could rig up maybe a sling around it, for example. But you do have in your explorer's kit, or at least the one that among you have pitons that you can tap into the ground because it is just stone and secure a rope that way.
Okay. I'm gonna wave Ando and Keono over, and Fern, so that I can whisper to them.
Jumping back over.
Yep, just walking all the way back over. Whoops. My mouse has issues.
Fern didn't see it. She's busy looking at the body.
All
Yeah,
right.
so
Well, then we're
before
gonna
we
go
get
back
to
here.
that,
Or not.
Fern, looking down at the body. Anything in particular you want to try to look at?
Anything that, like, their attire, how long they've been dead, if they have anything interesting on them.
Okay.
She wants to know if she can loot the body.
No! No.
Since we're doing this again, give me another perception check, but this time with disadvantage.
Okay. 11.
11. Yeah, you take some time. You see some glinting metal next to the body. But other than that, hard to tell exactly how long it's been down here. It is decomposed, at least somewhat.
picks up the metal thingy. That's
The
a good
body
idea,
is down
right?
the edge of the wall.
I'm sorry.
The body is on the floor below
Oh, I
the
see. Okay.
chamber where you are now. It fell to its death from this top platform.
Yeah, I missed that. Okay.
So
So
it's
I'm-
like right here, down at the floor.
Gonna go back over to Fern.
But yeah, you motion everybody over. Vegric, what do you got?
Okay, so my concern is that these bridges, they are crumbling, and I'm a bit worried that they'll crumble under our weight.
Ondo and I were just on that bridge and it didn't.
Well,
Did
I
it
mean-
seem, when we were over there, did it seem stable or?
So let's borrow Kyono. So not everybody can see that.
over by the chunk that looks like
but
it's
the two of
got
you
a
here.
bite out of it.
Yeah, so like it's stable right here. This gap right here is a part where it dips down. It's actually sitting on a pillar, and then this is another chunk that's up at ground level. And then but yeah, these are kind of fissures where there's a bit of some of it's worn away. That said, so far seems to be supporting your weight without issue.
Mm-hmm.
At least as far as you've explored.
And from what we can tell, it is the only way across.
I cannot make that in a million
That's big.
years.
I can throw you. Whoa!
Anyway, shots, whoa, and it gets really that huge after all. No, that's not how that works.
Yeah, while they're deliberating, Vegric is going to poke the crystal with his spear.
Okay, you tap the crystal with the spear.
See how it dislodges. If it
Um,
dislodges.
Yeah, it actually comes loose pretty easily.
Okay.
So you're just standing there poking it with a spear while we're talking?
Yep.
Are you attempting to, like, transport a bomb now?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Are you even saying that out loud? What?
Yes.
No, I was just curious if like how rooted in they were. That just seems like it might be useful information later.
It is useful information, plus you are capable of moving around a rock that... Like, how big is it? Is it, like...
This formation
Uppable?
is... It'd be heavy. It is solid stone. But
Sure.
yeah, it's I don't know. It'd be tough, but you could probably manage at least the small one. But yeah, it's a good 1.5 feet, 3 feet across total.
Are they all... Other than the giant one, are they all kind of that sized?
All the ones you've found so far, yes, have been that sized.
Well, if we need to throw one at some point, it'd be useful for a bomb.
Grenade.
I think that the two of you should be able to make it across if Kyono and I assist you.
Okay.
Okay, so the down in the ground is like 80 feet down. It's a drop, 80 feet.
Yeah, it's an 80-foot drop.
Can I see anything else down there aside from dead body?
There are some of the crystals down at the ground level, and you do see where some of the floor has crumbled away. And then there are some tree roots, or roots, I guess, not necessarily tree roots, that you can see. Let me just grab you real quick, and you can actually see what's down here.
Kiana starts, like, tying ropes around people's waists.
Yeah, I was going to suggest we just...
Mhm. Thank you for that.
Just without even asking or anything, she starts pulling that rope and tying it around waists.
Vegric offers her his rope.
Okay,
Just
so
like,
it doesn't
yeah.
look like there's any doors or anything.
Right,
Interesting
from
down
where
there.
your vantage point, you don't see any doors or anything.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Welcome back.
Does the floor down there look any more stable than the bridge?
Floor seems for the most part stable, yeah, but the bridge doesn't seem particularly unstable, other than the parts that have fallen out.
I'm curious, does Fern have any reaction to Kyono tying a rope around her waist?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We're sitting next to a crystal.
I highly recommend that you please don't do that.
Would you rather fall to your death if you miss the jump?
I just don't like ropes. I have bad experiences with ropes. What if we climb down the side here where we know for sure the ground seems sturdy and
How do you propose you get back up?
with these thingies, pulls out the whatever they're called.
Titans?
Yes.
Are you
I
capable of climbing a wall and not of jumping a gap?
Not really, no. That just seems
Fern,
less dangerous, maybe.
Alright, you can all jump down or go down, and I will walk to the other side and lower a rope on the other side.
I don't mind if I come. But would you permit me to be carried by you? Across the gap?
If you carry someone, you will have to make a check.
See, Ando's plan is just to basically reach out, like lean over a little bit so he can sort of help people make the jump.
Right.
That's
Try
okay.
to
I,
cover up the gap, like, of their strength score.
Sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the idea of climbing down there and then climbing back up the other side is a pretty reasonable one. Thank you, Fern.
Oh, thank you. I admit I'm a bit afraid of heights.
Then you're going to love climbing the wall.
It'll be fine. Better than jumping the bridge.
Vegric kicks
So-
this small crystal over the edge
Wow.
Okay.
so that it doesn't react when we start hammering pythons in.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. You kick it over the edge, it clatters down on the bottom, absorbs its own sound, and explodes. The body kind of fall over.
Well, now we don't have to worry about that.
Alright, Fern screams when that happens. Did not expect that.
Sorry.
Okay.
And then covers her mouth very quickly.
This crystal absorbs a lot of that sound and also explodes.
I rush over to Fern and clamp a hand over her mouth.
She's already doing it. There's double hands now.
We're yeah.
And nobody's close enough to actually take damage.
Can
my god.
Wow.
So yeah, just
Sorry.
Amazing.
Sorry. Please
Sorry.
warn me next time.
I will. I'm sorry.
and that one's actually close enough that it gets a little bigger.
Hmm.
I really think that we should try to cross the gap, but if you would all like to cross by climbing down and climbing back up, then I am not one to argue with those who need what they need.
Well, I could go either way, really.
Please. I'm very afraid of making that jump. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll help you.
I tie the rope around Ren's waist
Stop it.
so that she doesn't fall when falling off of the edge of this cliff that she's climbing down.
It's okay.
Really?
It's okay. She's a celestial. She knows what she's doing.
You really like ropes, huh? Hope you're good at knotting them.
I just kind of look at her and say, would you rather fall at 80 feet?
No, thank you.
Hmm.
All right. So what is exactly the procedure here?
It sounds like Fern and Vegric are going to use their pythons and their ropes and everything to climb down.
We are cave splunking, man. That's exactly what the game plan is.
Is Kiono holding on to the other end of the rope?
I
Yeah,
hope so.
I've tied 2 ropes together and I am holding on to the end of the rope.
I'll assist in holding the ropes with Kiono.
Hmm.
Okay.
I promise you I am
Climbing down.
lighter than I appear.
Are you?
All
I don't
right.
know how that works, actually. I know that I'm not as
Sure.
strong as I look.
Who is going down the side of the thing first?
Yeah. Vegric is kind of motions to Fern, like, go on ahead if you'd like to. But
Okay.
presumably she won't want to go first.
She doesn't, but you
He goes-
indicated. Okay.
Nah, he'll well,
Nope,
would you
she's
prefer?
going.
Nope. Just don't look down. I can
Okay.
do it.
All right, so she starts to climb down,
Be okay.
or are you just lowering her?
If she wants to climb, I will let her climb and be a support. Otherwise,
Yes.
my intention was to just lower her.
Nope. Climbing and having support.
Okay, give me an athletics check with advantage, Ren.
12.
Oh my.
My strength is terrible.
It is
It's really bad.
It is slow going, but the wall is rough. And over the course of about half an hour, you manage to reach the bottom.
I did it. Yes.
Cool.
All right.
Like gonna just like scramble down after her.
Which puts
Yeah,
you
and tie the rope and whatever.
right here next to the body,
Oh boy!
which is really funny.
Because it's a zombie!
Yeah, you alight next to it, and the head that was kind of blown askance by the exploding crystal swivels around and looks up at you. And the jaw opens, and you hear this. And that is where we will call tonight's session.